6. ME5.
Our product attempts to meet the needs of both the consumer with an abundance of a resource and the consumer with limited or no access to the resource. Case 1 shows Tiffany. Tiffany is a single mother that is attempting to complete her bachelor's degree online. Cable internet in her area averages about $50 a month, which is not in the budget with her current job. Case 2 shows Tanya. Tanya is a foreign exchange student from Canada. International cell and data rates are exorbitant and don't fall within the budget of a student. Tanya is always on the go and needs access to the internet that suits her mobile lifestyle. She's always passing Wi-Fi signals but has no way of sharing it on the resource. Case 3 shows Bob. Bob is an engineer that spends about 70 hours a week at work. He needs cable internet in order to check and respond to email during his limited amount of time at home, but for the larger portion of the day and night, the resource goes unused. ME5 acts as an interface between people with similar situations to both cases. A person with excess internet bandwidth can share the excess with peers that require bandwidth.
The service model. A better tomorrow starts today.
The focus on conservation of mobile data will eventually flow into every corner of our lives. Imagine a world where you only use what you need, from internet to water to electricity. Imagine a world where the single mom in her too small apartment never has to worry about her heat getting shut off because she can buy what she needs from her neighbors. Imagine the solo traveler stepping into a foreign land and never having to worry about unfolding a map because he can buy data from the man sitting next to him on the plane. Imagine a world where people are in control of what they use and nothing is wasted. This world is possible, and by focusing on the conservation, connection, and cost of mobile data, we are taking the first steps down this path.
Functional architecture of the application. As shown here, the functionalities of the app can be classified into the following 3 sections. The first one being the primary functions, and that is to connect a laptop or a mobile device to the internet using a peer-to-peer network. Now, going to the secondary functions. This can be split into 2 sections. The first function being authentication, the second function being searching for existing networks or creating a new hotspot. The tertiary functions. The functions such as data availability monitoring, the data usage and alerts for data usage, and protection of the network and the users, optimization of the signal strength, and improving the signals that come under the service network. All these functions come under the tertiary functions. The application screen flow. The screen flow of the application can be seen here, and the functionalities can be split based on hosting or coasting. Firstly, it starts off with the authentication screen where the user logs in, and after the successful validation, the next screen gives the user the choice of hosting or coasting. In the case of hosting, the first screen is for checking the data that is available to share, and the second screen displays the users that are available in your area and the data needs that they have. And the final screen is for setting up the network either manually or by the automated wizard that would be available in the system, either using the Wi-Fi connection or a Bluetooth connection. Now going to the case of posting, the first screen is for the user to choose and enter his data needs. The second screen is to check the availability of the local networks, and the third screen is to get connected to the selected networks.
Needs. Why choose ME553?
Today's society is becoming more and more reliant on smartphones. Using your smartphone is turning into a habit for when you're bored and need a distraction, and just about every aspect of your life can be assisted or tracked with a smartphone app. While a large portion of the time spent using these apps will be while you're at home on your own personal Wi-Fi, they will also be heavily used while you're out and about. When you're not using your own personal Wi-Fi, these apps require mobile data to use. Not only can these mobile data plans be expensive, but the overage charges for them are even worse. The availability of some of these apps, such as GPS apps, can be absolutely necessary in certain situations, and are needed regardless of your current data availability. The premium for data usage overseas is even more expensive, and GPS apps would even be more important when you're in an unfamiliar area. A way to cut down on these horrendous overage charges will certainly be necessary going into the future, where smartphone usage will only increase.